Hello and welcome to Stitching with My Kitties, floss tube number 30. Today is Sunday, 1 June 2025, and it's only 2.5 weeks till StitchCon Weekend B. I can't wait to see all of my wonderful friends. We actually did a Zoom last night. Christy put it together for us. She's Salty Stitcher Designs. And of course, Niecy Lynn was on, Harry was on, and got on after I shut down. We had been to a graduation party for two of the neighborhood seniors who are graduating high school. So that was a lot of fun, but I was pretty tired afterwards. And Jeanne and Ashley were both on there. Hey, ladies. Can't wait to see you. Karen wasn't feeling well, so she wasn't on. But Nancy, the Disorderly Stitcher, joined us also. So we had a great time, and I can't wait to see everybody. And I was texting with Judy, you know, my sweet friend Judy in Texas, because I was working on Jessie Challenor, and there were 3 stitches missing in one of the flowers. And Judy has stitched a lot of samplers, so I wanted to know if she thought it would be okay if I added the 3 missing stitches, because it would drive me crazy if I didn't. And she said, absolutely, positively add the stitches. Then I asked Niecy Lynn, and she said, yes, absolutely add the stitches. So I did. I'll show you Jessie in just a little bit. For my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back. And for anyone who's new, I hope you find a lot of things of interest and that you will like and subscribe to the video. I have been, I've been emailing with Christy. Now I forgot the name of her company. If I can figure out how to edit this, I'll put it in right here. But she is, I've got to get it. She has the cutest tuxedo kitty patterns. So, and she and I are going to get together after July 4th for lunch, because she lives out I-66 past Manassas. So that'll be fun. It's been a very busy past 2 weeks at work. Starting tomorrow, I will be in the office 4 days a week and telework on Fridays. I'm not looking forward to going in 4 days a week, but that's okay. That's what I have to do, so I'll do it. I finally am able to walk 3 miles in 45 minutes, 4 days a week. I did that last week. Week before last, I walked 4 days a week, and I thought I had really picked up my pace, so I knew it was time to add the last half mile. So I do that as soon as the sun's up, which is normally about 6 o'clock, 6:10, somewhere in there right now. So I can really tell that the days are getting longer. I worked on my table mate gifts. We're actually gonna take up almost 2 tables at Weekend B. Harry's making us table 24 A and B signs, because we don't even know if we'll get table 24 this year. So whatever tables we get, we'll put our signs up, and that'll confuse everybody. But we're really looking forward to it. So I made something special for everybody. I hope they like them. And I'm also working on gifts just to hand out to everyone, and a couple of special gifts for people who aren't going to be at table 24, but who I know will be there and I'm looking forward to seeing. So I found a DMC to Weeks conversion. It's actually at weeksdyeworks.com, and I printed it out. And so I just thought I would mention that in case you would be interested. Of course, it doesn't transfer over. Hello, Miss Daisy May. It doesn't transfer over all the DMCs, but as you can tell, Daisy makes herself at home walking across the wood furniture. Yes, I'm talking about you. She's going to knock off some of the sprinkles and bat them around on the floor here in a minute, I'm pretty sure. So I would like to share my book of days. I don't have a lot since, well, let me start with May. So this is what May ended up looking like. And most of May I worked on We the People so that we can finish it up at StitchCon. And then I did get back to Jessie Challenor. Let's see. I finished We the People on Friday the 22nd, or no, that was Thursday. Friday the 23rd, I finished We the People, and then I started Chubby Bee again for my Smiles Exchange. I'm going to make that into Daisy May. I'm going to make that into a pincushion this time. Excuse me, not a pincushion, a pin keep. Just a little square pin keep, and then I'm going to make a couple of counting pins to put in it. She just knocked over one of the flat folds. So I started Chubby Bee on Friday evening the 23rd, and I finished it on Sunday the 25th. And then I picked Jessie Challenor back up, and I've been working on her. So here is June. Now I did add Stitching Scotty. She gave me one of her stickers when Niecy Lynn and I were at Stitch West back in, was that April? I think, May, I don't remember. But anyway, so Dottie gave me a little goodie bag. I showed you a couple of floss tubes that go of all the little wonderful things in it. And I'm taking the little canvas bag with me because it had a lot of good things in it. And I put some other things from Susan, who had given us a retreat survival bag. So if I think about it, I will try to bring that down in 2 weeks, and I'll show you everything combined together. But anyway, so I had to put my little Stitching Scotty sticker so that I can say hello to Dottie. And I think she has a new floss tube up with her friend. I think her name is Dolores. I'll link Dottie's floss tube below, of course. So I can't wait to watch that later on this afternoon. And I've been making a lot of different little things to put in little organza bags for goodies. And I also have ordered some project cards with Stitching With My Kitties photos on them. So that should be fun. They should be here well before StitchCon. Daisy May is tearing up the house. She never does this. And Niecy Lynn and I want to start Day of Jubilee on Juneteenth. That's the 19th of June. That'll be the first day of StitchCon. I had all of the Roxy floss codes. I've cut our fabric. Now I've lost the project bag. I can't find it anywhere. I have no idea what I've done with the thing. I still have to split the flosses, but the flosses are with it. It'll show up. I might have to tear my whole sewing room apart. Maybe I should look in my office, which is where I found the Honeybee Sampler Roxy Floss Co. I think it's creme brulee, maybe? I don't know how they got onto the table in my home office, but that's where I found them. So maybe I should start there instead of looking where I keep my cross-stitch supplies. I have no idea. No idea. I may film an extra floss tube and leave me a comment if you would like to see. I finally have all of my Americana decorations up, as you can see behind me. Along with, I've decorated, I'm in the dining room, the formal living room is decorated, the foyer, a few things in the family room. So I'll walk around and tell you about those, but I've had a lot of fun. There's a lot of cross stitch involved. And let's see, what else? Oh, I thought I would show you a few things that I've been making. Let me show you this little one first. A little pin cushion with felt ball and just some cute little pins. So I love these little bitty ones. And then I made some bigger ones. Now this, you'll see what this goes to in just a moment. Yes. And a few more zipper pulls. Here's one with the heart. Is that right? Turn it around that way. That's right. The heart. And here's one with the kitty. I've got to attach these someplace because they're so pretty. Oh, I know where I'll use this one. I'll show you in a minute since I've got the purple pull on it. And then I don't know if I showed you this stitchy box once I got it all put together. This is the one that I got the box actually from, I'm in the 12 monthly Siggy's Closet, and Annie B's Crazy Annie has a stitchy box monthly subscription. So I got the box with that, and then various things have come throughout the year. I've got my little Stacy Nash 3-inch ruler that says another day, another frog. And of course I got my little pink frog behind it. Can't do without a pink frog. This was in the stitchy box 1 month. And got my scissors with my butterfly scissor fob, some pins that I made. This came with a Moda Fat Quarter, the ribbon. This, of course, is Christy Salty Stitcher Designs. I'll hold that still in case you want to take a screenshot. But I thought those were really pretty in there. Oh, I want to turn the parrot around. So I'm just really enjoying making and using my stitchy boxes. And of course I used the one that Niecy Lynn gave me last year at StitchCon. That goes with me every time we travel. It is packed. Everything fits in there neatly. I have my little tiny Kohana snips in there so that I can get through TSA. So I'm good to go. So let's see. Let me show you some finish, not fully finished, but a couple of my finishes. I told you about Chubby Bee by Jeanette Douglas. This is the same one that I made and put in the round base, the round wooden base for the Smalls Exchange in at Stitch West. And then this is the fabric I'm going to use with it to make the back of the pillow. Well, so I think that'll be really cute together. And then here's my We the People. Oh, I'm so glad that I'm going to be able to ring the bell. And let's see, I just need to put in those stitches right there. They're blue. And this is all 1/1. Don't look too closely. Now, Niecy Lynn, instead of doing the letters in red, she did hers in blue. I think she's using the Call for DMC. And she did the back stitch wording, which was white on the red stripes. This fabric is 32 count Americana Star Confetti by Fabric Flair. I will link them below. I'm very, oops, hold on. Sorry about that. I'm really loved working on that fabric with the We the People. And then here's my Jessie Challenor, 1904? Yeah, Jessie Challenor 1904. And she is just coming along beautifully. Now, this little green thread right here, my thing did not match up. So my border did not match up. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm checking on both sides to see where the mistake is so that I can frog that part and put it back in. I don't want to frog the whole border, so I've got to find where I made the mistake. A couple other things that I've been making lately. I thought I would show you my beeswax collections. I've made a lot of these. This one I purchased. I showed a couple other. This is one of my new molds, as well as the little bitty bee and the little, oops, got that turned around backwards. The little flower, don't know if you can see. So those all go in here. And then, so that's this bowl. I love glass baskets, but they're so hard to find. I haven't found a new one in quite some time. Oh, and here's another bunny that I think I bought this at Stitch West also. And I got to take him to the vet. His little leg broke off. Poor bunny, but I can fix him with just a little bit of heat and he'll be as good as new. And then here's some of my other newer. Here, this is one of the little bees up here on top of the honeycomb there. So I've just been having so much fun with my beeswax molds, and I'll take some to give away at StitchCon. Let's see. Now, I've been talking about the Stitchy box and my subscription. So I got the one for, I'm trying to think what month, May. And Christina, Sicky's Closet, knocked it out of the park. This says Happy Spring, and I love the colors. Then we got another zipper pull with lots of pretty little danglies. Isn't it pretty? And then we got, oh, another needle minder, little flower. So cute. I don't know where Christina sources her beads and various things from, but she does an excellent job. Then we got a pair of scissors and another scissor fob. And aren't those beautiful? And they came with the case or the sheath. And then some little needle threaders and little binding clips, which I love. I use them all the time. Have them in my Stitchy boxes already. So I got those. I was so happy. And I got my Tier 3 Cottage Garden Threads subscription. And I'll show you the colors. They're beautiful as always. I'll just hold them up a couple at a time. And I really do like their threads. And this prickly pear is gorgeous. I love it. I really like the highly variegated. And isn't this blue pretty? I'm trying to read it backwards. The Austin, as well as the birch bark. Daisy's at the other end of the table taking a bath. Then these. And then the last three. Mistletoe. I think I already have mistletoe. I love it. It's so pretty. So I'm enjoying that club. I haven't worked on, I haven't even touched May, the Cloister Garden Mystery Sale from Fox and Rabbit. And I'm using Forget Me Not by Cottage Garden Threads on 40 count per doll. I have got to go back to that. Then my last subscription that I got, I'm in Brandy's Bestitch Me. 40 count Verdal Neutrals Club. And this, last month, it was Grog. Boy, that's coming across almost perfect. Wow. I love her club. I just really have been enjoying it. Oh, and Tier 3 got an extra goodie from Cottage Garden Threads. It's the Stitch Genius Work Cushion. So I like that. I got a few PDF charts. This one from Lindy Stitches, and it's Strawberry Naps. And she does give you suggestions, if you don't have a black cat, how to change it up. If you have a tabby or an orange kitty, an orange marmalade, or a tuxedo kitty like Duke. Then Erin Elizabeth Designs just announced, I think it was Friday or yesterday, as of today, she has a monthly club. She actually has two. She has one this Christmas. You get a Christmas chart every month along with the little freebie that goes along with that pattern. She is doing like a series of 4, and that all coordinate, and then the following, after 4 months, she'll start another series. And I'm sorry that the table's shaking. Daisy Mae's trying to get up here. Daisy Mae, you're crazy. So then the other, that one was $8 a month. I did not join the Christmas one. I have so much Christmas. But I did join these little house club. So it'll be 4 houses, 4 of these each month that coordinate. And this is Countryside Strawberry. And this is $10 a month. You get the chart plus the freebie chart. Isn't that cute? And they're all PDF, as well as a 20% off to her online store. I'm going to try to stay out of the online store. Just saying. Then, I got a new needle minder. I think this one is, I forget who makes it now, but I thought that was cute. Then, you know, I went down the Winterbury rabbit hole, so I had to get something else. So I ordered this, and a lot of people use it for scissor cases. I'm actually going to use it as my glasses case because they do fit. Now the gussets go outside like that, but that doesn't bother me. I'm just fine with that. But I just think it's so nice, such a nice addition. And then I got the little bitty fabric Woodbury case. And let me show you. This is what I think I'm gonna put my new little kitty on. Is that perfect, or is that perfect? And then when I open it up, I keep hearing my husband in the kitchen. It has beautiful peach lining, and then the tray lifts out to a divided. So I will use this and be very happy when I use it. So I got those 2 things this week. And then Hobby House had an exclusive on Eleanor Roberts by the Scarlet House. This just came in. I love this. I love the colors. I love everything about it. So I ordered the fabric to stitch it on, the call for. I think it's the call for. 40 count Dolly Madison from Needle and Flax, and that's exactly what I got. So this is gonna be beautiful. Sorry for the crinkle. They did give a DMC conversion, but I ordered the MPI silks, and they came in this nice little pouch. And here are the luscious colors. Now I will take them and put them on floss drops, but not right away. I still have a lot to do before StitchCon, so my weekends next 2 weekends are taken. And then as a little extra, we got a little project journal, just, you know, lined, very nice. So I can't wait to start this, but I have no idea when that will be. Then I know I showed that I had Pigeon and Puddle, but I got my cottage garden threads. It calls for cottage garden threads, and I think DMC. Yeah, and DMC. Don't do that. Does anybody want a kitty? I'll send her out. Special delivery. Then I got Bent Creek penguin stocking. And Patriots Inn by Annie B. Solkart. I can't remember if this is a Nashville release or not. I saw somebody stitching it and just knew I had to stitch it. Now, I'm a member of Sampler Guild of the Rockies, and I, of course, you know, live in Northern Virginia, so I Zoom. But we got, for our year runs September through May. And May, they gave everybody a Plum Street Samplers Happy Day. And we got a sweet little scissor fob or zipper pull that goes with it. Let me take it out so you can really see it. So I didn't know we would get this, so it was a big surprise. But isn't that pretty? And that's by 5 Times Blessed on Etsy. I'll link her shop. Just very pretty. So that was a big surprise that we got that. Then a couple other things. Erica Michaels' Voice of the Garden. I got it for the berry. And look at the top of the berry. Is that beautiful? And then a new Jardin Privé, and I'm not even gonna try to pronounce this, but I think it's Petites of Christmas by Jardin Privé. You know, I love her work. And when I was at Stitch West, I picked up the Threadworks, Cross Stitch Rainbow Threadworks floss pack. It had 4 colors in it. I didn't get any of the patterns, but I did. Finally, I ordered from Tiny Modernist, Twilight Moon, which I love, obviously. And then Quaint Rose Needle Arts Moonlit Cottage. Kathy Barrick's PK's Moth. And I love how that's framed. I also got from Erin Elizabeth, Esther. And Rebel Stitcher, Disagree. It says, we can disagree and still love each other unless your disagreement is rooted in my oppression and denial of my humanity and right to exist. And it has the Quaker symbols, so that is right up my alley. I've decided have a sampler wall. Well, I'm going to start a DEI wall also. And then I saw this on Garon's Stitchery, one of their floss tubes. It's Christmas Manor. And he did it all in one solid color, I think. But I think this is beautiful. I love this lacy look down here. And then from Samplers and Primitives, the Beehive Sampler. Now this isn't a new pattern for them, I don't believe. I think this is older. And lastly, from Misty Purcell, Luminous Fiber Arts, Stitcher. I've seen a lot of people stitching this. That's all my haul. I hope I locate quickly the Day of Jubilee so that Niecy Lynn and I will have something to stitch on and start together for Juneteenth at StitchCon. Let's see, do I need to tell you anything else? I made all my notes, had the photos that I wanted to show you. I was going to show you the first week of our Africa trip, which was Kenya. And I don't know how to add the photos in. And I was just going to show you on my little Galaxy notepad, the photos. However, the glare, regardless of what I did, I have bay windows in front of me. I have 3 large windows to my right, and to my left is the formal living room that has two windows that are also adding to the light. And I couldn't do the reflection, you just couldn't see anything. So I've either got to figure out how to edit and add in the photos for next time, or just print them out and hold them up. My next floss tube will be Sunday, the 15th of June, which is right before we leave to go to Cincinnati to StitchCon. I hope you have a wonderful 2 weeks. I enjoyed spending a little bit of time with you today. Please don't forget to like and give me a thumbs up on the video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and I will add some information in the notes below on the Christy's company name. I can't believe I can't remember it. And I'll link the floss tubes that I've talked about. Make sure Jeanne and Ashley, I'm almost positive, have a new floss tube out also. There we stitch and we know things. So you've got to check them out. And I look forward to seeing everybody in 2 weeks. Have a great one. Thanks. Bye.